Hey girl, hey. So it's time to answer some more questions for the evening. Let me go ahead and apologize for two things. One, being unshaven. I just was not in the mood. And two, my lips. I kind of like them. I was just cleaning my brushes. And then I saw these lipsticks and lip glosses and a dark lip liner, and I decided to put it on and see what it was like. It looks better on camera than it does in person, but of course it would look really pretty if I had my face on. So, let me answer some more questions. Dear Matthew, I met this guy and really fell for him. We've been talking since January. He tells me he loves me and wants to be with me, but he does not give me the time of day. He doesn't seem interested in me or how I am. It's always about him. I have found that some things he has told me seem unrealistic, and he has told me 2 to 3 different stories about the same topic, which leads me to believe he's lying to me. Should I still try and have a relationship with him, or just give up? Signed, Girl with Lying BF. Well, Girl with Lying BF, here's the deal. Sometimes we fall for people that are totally wrong for us, and it's really hard for us to disconnect from that person for various reasons. We've shared a personal side of ourselves with them. They've shared with us personal things. We really like them. They're so cute. They do this nice. They do that right. But sometimes that you've got to confront them about the things that are of importance to you. If you feel like he is lying, then you should tell him, hey, you did tell me this story before, except you said it was like this, that, and the other, so I'm a little confused. You can almost kind of play dumb in a sense, just be like, I remember you telling me this, and now you're adding this to it, like, why didn't you mention that before? Or you said it this way, and now you're saying it this way, that doesn't make any sense. Is this a different story? If he knows that you're picking up on the fact that you're catching him almost in lies or in inconsistencies within his story, then he's more likely to slip up if he is in fact being a liar about other things. When you catch people in a lie and you keep them at it, or you keep at him rather, then they're more likely to be like, shit! And then you've got them right where you need them. So you can say, aha, hasta, ciao ciao. Right? So I would just say, if you like him, talk to him. If it's worth salvaging the relationship, then you've got to talk to him and get out what's important to you. If you really think that this is going to be the end, or it's something that he avoids and doesn't give you a realistic answer for, then maybe you guys should consider breaking up. That would be my suggestion. It sucks. Breaking up is never fun, but honesty is very important in any type of relationship. Dear Matthew, have you ever had any paranormal experiences? I'm just wondering because I just found out that my uncle's house is haunted. Ha! Love, Classy Bug. Well, Classy Bug, I don't know if I would consider it a paranormal experience because it's only happened one time. I was in college, I was an RA at the time, and I was in my bedroom, and I just remember waking up and feeling this green, almost like a night vision form over me, and it had complete control of me. I could not move. I knew that I was being pinned down. I could see the door to the hallway, and I was trying so desperately to cry out for help, but for whatever reason I could not. And I remember just saying, I have Jesus on my side, there's nothing you can do. And then waking up, and I can't even remember if it was at nighttime or if it was the next day that I woke up. I know when I'm having a dream and when I'm having a between the states dream. This was so totally different from that. I literally could not move in a way that would allow me to escape. So that was pretty scary. I don't really think about that time often, but it's about the only time that I can recall. I do have some really crazy dreams. Maybe one of you should ask me about that. But that would be the only experience that I had. Now, Paranormal Activity came out on, the day I went to go see it was on October 16th, which was the anniversary of my mother's passing. And I remember seeing that with friends, and because of that day, of course, I had so many different emotions going on. Luckily, some of my other really close friends were in the same theater watching it, so they asked me if I was all right because I had been kind of tearing up. I did not live on that part of town anymore that the theater was at, and that's where my grandfather and I lived for the longest time up until the time he passed away. And on my way to here, say this is the theater, and my apartment's over here, and there's a way to cut through to the apartment without going to that theater. Sorry, that's so confusing. Needless to say, thinking I'm gonna go to the movie theater, I kind of just headed towards my old apartment. I don't know what I was thinking, so that really got me all crazy because I wasn't even thinking about doing that. So then I saw this movie and it made me upset, and I remember calling my friend Jamie afterwards to tell her about everything that happened. And it said, the number you were calling is no longer in service. God, I cannot talk this evening. And I was like, what the hell? I just talked to her not that long ago. And then I called my friend Sean, who I had spoken to right before the movie, and he said that he heard it was really scary and I was going to talk to him, but it went straight to voicemail. Granted, it was about 12:30 at night, so I had to go home, and when I went home by myself, same name, or same girl, she was going crazy, and I was just like, oh my God, this is going to be the night that my mother comes and takes my soul up to heaven or hell. Worse. So that to me was a very eventful evening. And on top of that, one of my really close friends was moving to Texas. TJ, I miss you, girl. So it was not a fun night at all for me, but I liked the movie. Okay, next question. Dear Matthew, did it take you a long time to become secure as a person? I got bullied for years before I was able to accept myself for who I am and be confident and free to do whatever I want when I want and not give an F what people say. I got tired of feeling like I needed someone else to make me feel good, and now I'm totally independent. Is it easy for you, and was it always that way? XOXO Lauren, with a smiley face. Well, Lauren, no, it wasn't always easy. I, of course, got bullied too. But my grandfather raised me to be very quick-witted and not let people mess around with me. So if someone had something to say, I could spit it right back out at them. Adults were different, but then again, adults are usually mature and they don't say things. So I was never known as being nasty or a vile person in school to any of the teachers. In fact, they all loved me, even though on the side I was like, shut the up, bitch! Don't mess with me. Now, I wasn't as confident now I wasn't as confident then as I am now. The reason I'm confident now is because I have surrounded myself with lots of people that support me and help me with basically anything that I need. And on top of that, since my grandfather passed away, I certainly feel a sense of his presence around me at all times, and I just don't let people bother me. Sometimes it gets on my nerves, I'm not gonna lie. And I have this new saying, I might need to tweak it, but I don't have time to be nice to everyone. I make time to be nice to certain people. That's my new motto. So no, I'm not going to try and befriend every asshole and shithead that's out there because I think that maybe underneath it all, they're really a nice person. No! If they're going to be nasty to me, then so be it. I can be nasty right back, and what does that prove? Absolutely nothing. So it just makes the world go round. I should take the higher road, and I'd probably be a bigger inspiration to people if I just kept my mouth shut and just was like, oh, it's okay, they don't know, maybe one day they'll see the way. I don't have time to show everybody the rainbow path that leads to happiness. I just don't. But if you come to me and you're nice, then we'll get along swimmingly. If you come to me and you're mean, well, I might just claw your eyes out. But just be yourself. If sticking up for yourself is something that you like to do, then do it by all means. If you want to mace someone in the face, then great, do it. And if you want to take the high road and not say anything back, then that's wonderful too. Maybe I should learn from you. I'm not a saint. I'm not going to pretend to be. I never will be. I try to be super, super sweet, and I got Saint of the Month one time in grade school. Not me now. Okay, so let's stop right there. I'll answer a few more questions before I go to bed. I am rather tired, and yay, I'm going to go to bed early. I hope. But if you have a question for me that you would like me to answer about something going on in your life, something about me, then write in this comment, or in this video, Dear Matthew, your question, signed what you want me to call you. And then maybe I'll answer ya. Bye, girl, bye, and make good choices. Oh.